Every MnDOT research project, however it is funded, is guided by a technical advisory panel. Each member of the panel has a particular role to play that is essential to the success of the research project. Every technical advisory panel is composed of at least 3 members: the Principal Investigator, who performs the research, the Technical Liaison, who is the champion for the research, and the Project Coordinator, who monitors the research contract. Additional members may also serve on the panel to bring needed expertise to the project. Additional panel members may be included on the TAP to represent other state or local practitioners, users of the research, or other interested stakeholders. Additional panel members provide technical assistance and review research deliverables. In this video, 2 experienced panel members, Minnesota DNR's Peter Leete and Bryan Nemeth from Bolton Menk Incorporated, share their thoughts on the responsibilities, challenges, and rewards of serving on Minnesota Research Project Advisory Panels.
I am a transportation hydrologist for the DNR, so I do the regulatory stuff for all MnDOT projects. So I'm very familiar with construction, their methods, as well as all the regulatory requirements of the DNR. So I have a wealth of knowledge to bring to the committees, but then also have all the, if I don't have any expertise of my own, I certainly know the people in the DNR to get that and can get some feedback back and forth.
I think the most important thing to look at when you're serving on the technical advisory panel is being as a resource both to the principal investigator and to the other members of the technical advisory panel, and just being that resource. I mean, especially myself as a consultant, we're working with this information, out in the field, so we're seeing things differently than maybe somebody that's a jurisdictional authority or somebody that is investigating it.
The most challenging part is actually putting the work plan together. I mean, that's really, you have an issue, it's gone through all the review and gotten its funding, and then you have now we have to have the work plan together and try to really think of all the options that might be needed. We kind of have an idea of the end result, but we don't really know because that's why we're doing the study.
The most challenging aspect, I think, is probably the time commitment to being on these technical advisory panels. Not only meetings to go to, but also looking at any of the information that's presented and the information that is sent out to everybody, because we are that resource to be able to provide a technical review of any of the information.
For being on the panel, the flip side of being rewarding is seeing the results, because you see periodic results of these studies. Several of the ones I'm on, the study's actually been conducted by the U of M and St. Anthony Falls Hydraulics Lab. So I don't see them frequently, so I only see them during these panels, and to get the updates on what the studies are, is fun.
The most rewarding aspect of being on the panel is learning some of the new technologies, learning other people's ideas that are out there, but then we can also help apply that to anything that we're doing and bring back information from counties or states or any other cities that we're working with, and bringing all that information together.
My general thoughts of being on these panels, man, I haven't turned one down. Every time I get asked, I love being on these things. It's a good thing to do. It's good for my own expanding of knowledge, because I learned quite a bit from these as well as try to give. So it is something that's beneficial, for my own work, as well as the panels, what do you call it? Final end product.
The panel is very key to the project implementation and the project research that ends up happening. Because we're the TAP not only helps along with that research and everything else, but we're the ones that are going to help take some of this information and present it to others that we know.
For more insights on the roles of the Technical Advisory Panel, watch the remaining 4 videos in this series, featuring research services leaders and seasoned panel members from MnDOT and other organizations. For more detailed information and guidance, see MnDOT's Technical Advisory Panel Guidelines on the Research Services website.